We're in New York City, girl. It's just been like a rough week. I don't know how else to say it. Cheers! We're doing cute things in New York together. Look at us go. Hello. I'm not quite sure that this headband's working for me. We're not gonna comment on it. We're just gonna let it roll. Welcome to the video. We're in New York City. It's a New York City work travel vlog. Just power walking my way through the city this week. I'm excited to vlog. It's been a while. We're gonna have a longer discussion about a work update and all of those things. But I'm very hungry and I'm about to go on an adventure to get my first New York City bagel. I'm so excited. So we're starting the intro now before my bagel adventure this morning. It's a Tuesday. I'm here until Friday. I'm here for some in-person meetings with clients, which actually don't have like too many. It's just the way that the timings of the meetings fell. I'm here for like 4 days. So I will have like a decent amount of free time, knock on wood. That's not wood. I will have a decent amount of free time to like do some exploring, which doesn't always happen when I travel for work. Like I used to have this like vision or this idea of what like work travel looks like before I got into a job where I traveled for work. And I was like, oh my God, so glamorous. Look at her go. She's jet setting, she's exploring, she's being a tourist, but like, girl, no. A lot of my work trips, I go to like cool cities, but then I'm in the hotel. I'm in the hotel 95% of the time. I'll like Uber Eats food because I have like so much work to do, I feel like, when I travel for work. So yeah, it's not always glamorous. Most of the time it's not, and I don't always get to like explore and be a little touristy. But this trip I actually will be able to, and I'm very excited about that. Welcome to a week of working in New York City. Let's go get our first New York City bagel. I'm staying in like Midtown area and I'm going to Zucker's Bagels, so let's give it a go. I got everything bagel with classic cream cheese. I think tomorrow, if I go to the same place, I'll probably try like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, but I was just feeling classic. First, NYC bagel. That's 10 out of 10. And then I got the iced vanilla latte, and this is, I love a latte that tastes more like coffee than sweetener, and I feel like this is like the perfect mix. I'm pumped. And then I got a fruit cup for health. I'm like trying to enjoy the food, but also like, you know, keep it nutritious. I don't want to have like a tummy ache the whole time. That is one thing with work trips that I am getting better at, because I used to treat my work trips as like a free-for-all. And I'd be like, I want to try all the fun foods in the new city, and like I would just go balls to the wall. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like I can't do that. I have to maintain some sort of routine just for like my health and how I'm feeling. So I feel like I'm like thinking ahead to my meals for the week. I feel like bagels in the morning, good. Trying to get at least a serving of fruit in per day, good. And then yesterday when I was here for lunch, I had sweet green, which I feel like was a really safe option. And so I'll probably do some variation of like sweet green or kava, just like someplace with nutrients where I can get like a veggie, you know? And then I'll treat dinners as like my fun meal to try some new things. Cause yeah, I mean, as much as I wanna go crazy and try all the pastries and all the things, it's like, I know I would feel horrible if I did that. So we're gonna have to pick and choose wisely. The New York food scene is so intimidating to me because there's too many options. And so Chandler's brother has been hugely helpful. He gave me recommendations for like client dinners, for bagels, all the things. And I'm like, I trust you. I trust somebody who's lived here for like 10 plus years and has like trialed all the bad places so that I just go to the good ones. And yeah, Zucker's, what is this? Yeah, Zucker's Bagel. This is 10 out of 10. I would highly recommend this if you're in like the Midtown area. what I wanted was closet space in the hotel. What I got was a whiteboard. But this is kind of cool. They have like a yoga mat, foam roller, resistance bands. What I don't get is the whiteboard.
Like life, it's gonna go up and down, and I wanted to share.
Are we serious? With this pimple that came out of nowhere. No matter what I do when I travel, I keep my skincare exactly the same, I'm gonna break out. It just never fails. And I feel like because I've been traveling so much, my skin has been just bad. Anyways, good morning. We're just gonna chat while I do skincare. Not that it matters. I feel like I really thought this trip was gonna go differently in my head, if I'm being so honest. I thought I was gonna have so much more free time than I've ended up having. Okay, Skylar, what? Hold on. I thought I was gonna have so much more free time and like time to film and like chat and like make this like a New York vlog and not like I'm working a full-time job here, which I am. I don't know where I always think that, like, where do I think I'm gonna get the time to like work my full job and then do all these fun things that take so much time out of the day? Like, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm really sorry if you were expecting more of like a influencer week in New York City where they run errands throughout the day and like actually are out and about all day, because unfortunately that's not my reality. I talked about this at the beginning. It's like, even if I don't have a lot of like in-person meetings when I travel, it's like the day-to-day doesn't stop. And so I feel like it's been hectic and I didn't expect it to be, but like, what can you do? Like, at the end of the day, if it gets busy, that's my priority. I'm not like taking these days off work to like explore. So I just haven't vlogged a lot. And so I'll catch you up super quick on the minimal things I've done. So Tuesday night, I think the last time I vlogged was Tuesday. Like I got a salad and then did work. And then that evening I visited Chandler's brother. And then I just had dinner at his and his fiance's apartment, which was honestly very lovely. It was nice to have a little home cooked meal amidst a full week of like eating out every meal basically. So that was lovely. Wednesday, truly you guys, I went to the same bagel place. I got a bagel sandwich, which I determined I am not a bagel sandwich girl. I've learned this about myself. I am a everything bagel with cream cheese, that's it. I feel like the egg, the bacon, the cheese, it's too much for me. While I appreciate the effort, it's too much for me. So I'm going back today to the same place. Because that's the one place that was recommended to me, and who am I? Who am I to deviate from a recommendation? So I will be going back to the same place for the third morning in a row. Okay, I'm sorry, but it was just so dang good, and it's very convenient to walk to. So that's where I will be going this morning. But then last night, my coworker came to town, so I met her for dinner. And we just like went to this Greek place. I really wanted to go to this place called Miter Thai, M-I-T-R Thai. That was another place that Chandler's brother recommended, but the wait time was too long. So we just walked across the street, got Greek food, just got like a kebab with white rice. It was honestly very like nutritious, felt healthier, which I'm not mad about. So cool. That was last night. And that's literally it. That's literally all I've done. I have not done anything touristy yet. I would love to take a walk today to like Bryant Park, the Nashville Public Library, maybe walk in the Nashville Public Library. Skylar, girl, you're a New York City girl. I would love to go to the New York Public Library. You know, like the iconic building with the lions, like that would be great. It's walking distance away. I will do that today. That is on my agenda today. I will take a lunch and take a nice little walk, and I promise you I will show you outside the walls of this hotel room. I promise. But yeah, I just wanted to keep it real. I feel like work trips, I always have big dreams, big aspirations for all the content I'm gonna get and all the things I'm gonna do, and then life happens and work happens, and at the end of the day, I'm being paid to be here. So I have to prioritize that. So anyways, what am I doing? Okay, did I just do foundation? I feel like I cannot multitask, and I also just don't think that this helped the pimple at all. I think maybe at this point covering it's gonna make it look more obvious, so all right. I don't know that this was a smart idea. I probably should have just gone all natural. Maybe I'll do a little bronzer, a little blush, and call it a day. I can't help but find it ironic that this is my combo. Selena Gomez bronzer and Hailey Bieber blush. I'm sorry, but I really like this combo. It looks nice. I don't have an opinion on those gals or their beef or their alleged beef. I don't even know that they're beefing or if that's something the internet made up, but I do find it funny that I wear both of those products on my face every single day. I think I'm actually gonna take my laptop to the bagel place. I know, I'm crazy, but I don't have any calls and it's the first day I really haven't had any calls. I have a call like at 3 p.m. today, which that's fine. But I normally have calls like pretty consistently all day and it's like the one morning this week that I don't. So maybe I'll work from a little New York coffee shop today or a bagel shop. That's cute. That's cute. We're doing cute things in New York together. Look at us go. Yay. Really like had this vision for this video because I watch people in New York, like New York influencers that like influencing is their full-time job. And I watch like Danielle Carolyn is one that I enjoy her videos and I watch them, but I'm like slowly realizing that like I was like envisioning my video to look like her video and I'm like, wait girl, like she's an influencer full-time. Like where did I think that I was gonna like, I'm not gonna have the same content as her and I don't know why I thought I would. And I don't wanna have the same content as somebody else. It's just, I had this vision of like what my days were gonna look like here. I just don't know why I thought I was gonna like randomly have all this free time. Anyways, okay, you get my point. I'm still vlogging, we're keeping the train going. I'm honestly proud of myself. I'm proud of myself because as much as I hate to admit it, like I think to my core, I'm a little bit of like a perfectionist and I have these like visions for what, like when I start a video, like I have these visions for like what I want for them. And then if it strays, I think I get a little bit like hard on myself and I'm like, well then just don't bother, girl. I mean, we've talked about my all or nothing mindset and that is not just with like fitness and health, like that runs deep. Shit runs deep. I have this all or nothing mentality and I feel like if I start something and I have a vision for it, like it has to be perfect and like it's never gonna be perfect. There's always something that you could do better. In a video, in life, there's always something you could be doing better or angles I could have gotten or things I could have said differently. It's like, okay, just stop. Like I started YouTube and I started to like want to do YouTube because I felt like the videos I was watching were like too curated. And I was like, I just want to like come on YouTube and be myself and like not be like that. But then my brain still thinks like, oh, but like even though I want you to be natural, like I still want you to follow this plan for the video. And so it's still like, I'm still having that mindset a little bit and I wish I didn't. But the fact that I'm continuing to film, I think is progress. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna put on some acceptable clothes for the streets of New York. I'm walking here and then we're gonna go. I'm sorry, but that sign is so creepy to me. Every time I open my window when I travel, I always think about that scene from Princess Diaries where it's like, princess, look out the window, miracles happen. This actually does open though, which is kind of cool. In case I wanted to like really hear the sirens and ambulances, you know? Anyways, it's never like a good view. It's always like the back of the building in a trash can, just FYI. It's not my best look. I know this. I actually forgot my curling iron, which may not sound like a big deal, but I am someone, one sec. I'm someone who like exclusively curls their hair. Like if I'm going out, if I want my hair to look done, I curl it. I don't straighten it. I have not straightened my hair. I couldn't even tell you. Like I'm thinking maybe like my papers were still getting graded the last time I straightened my hair. I'm not even kidding. I just feel like my hair is already so like flat that when I straighten it, it just looks like I have zero volume. I just don't like how I look with straight hair, but like my hair dries naturally very straight. And so when I don't have my curling iron, I'm like, what do I do with my hair? So I've been doing like bands, I've been doing like clips, but it's been rough out here. I just feel like I look more put together when I have my hair curled. And you know, when I'm meeting with clients, I like to feel my best and I just feel like I haven't felt my best on this trip, but it's fine. We're fine. It's okay. We're doing a little half up, half down. I refuse to buy a curling iron just for this trip. Like it's just, we're not doing that. So we're rolling with the punches here. OOTD. New York, OOTD, when you have to work. This is a good thing to work from there because they have not cleaned my room. I've been in my room working, so they haven't been able to come inside and clean it. So I'm getting it a little bit like put together for them to come and like make the bed and stuff. Maybe after they make the bed, I can show you the room. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's a hotel room.
Can I just do a small iced vanilla latte?
Regular milk is fine?
Yes, that's fine.
Hello, my friends. I know what you're thinking. I've never looked better. I told you I don't have a curling iron, so we're testing a little roll action. I just like rolled my hair and then pinned it up, and I'm hoping that it just gives me some sort of volume. I don't know, but I have 14 minutes until I need to be out the door for a client event, so we're working with it. But I thought, let's catch up while I get ready because I've just been having a lot of feelings. I've been having a lot of feelings today, this whole week. It's just been like a rough week. I don't know how else to say it. And I try not to come and complain. I also have to keep in mind that I have to get ready, and I tend to, when I pull out the camera and try to do two things at once, I tend to only talk to the camera and not like do what I should be doing. So we're really gonna try to be better at multitasking. Let me get what I need out first. Okay, I need my bronzer, I need my concealer, blush. Okay, I think we're setting up for success now. Okay, so sometimes get hesitant to talk about things I'm going through at my corporate job because I never want it to come off as me complaining or like not grateful that I honestly have a job. Like, what a blessing, and to have a job that I love, even more of a blessing. So I get hesitant to like come on and be like, I'm struggling, but like I'm struggling, y'all. It's been a tough week. It's been a tough month, to be honest. My anxiety has just like, I don't know, it's been like at a constant elevated rate for a while, and I think it comes out when I have more client meetings, because I constantly, and I've been in my job or this industry, this is a newer job for me, but I've been in this industry doing a similar thing at this point for 4 years, and it's basically sales. It's not fully sales, but it basically is. I'm meeting with clients and I'm building relationships and selling them on our services, essentially, is what I do. And I just get so in my head before some of these meetings that it like becomes crippling. It comes and goes, and it's like hard to describe why. I think some meetings feel more like high stakes than others. And so some of those like higher stakes meetings, whether it's like a new client, or I feel like I'm kind of like on the ground, like introducing myself, introducing the company, like those are a little bit higher stakes to me because it's like I'm the first impression that this person is getting and I'm representing my company. And so those meetings feel like a little bit more, yeah, just high stakes is a good word. And I get like insane imposter syndrome where I just go like, who the hell am I to like be on this trip meeting with clients in person on behalf of my company? Like, I'm a nobody. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I just go so far down this like self-doubt rabbit hole, and sometimes it's hard to get out of. And I just feel like with the amount of meetings that I've had in April and the traveling and stuff that I'm doing, I've had a lot of moments where I've been like, wait a second, who am I? Who am I? Who trusted me to do this? Who trusted me to be traveling around on behalf of my company? Like, I'm just a girl. I don't identify myself as like this business person. It's almost like a costume that I feel like I put on when I go to these meetings, and like I don't identify as that. Like, it's like another person doing these things, and then the normal me is just like this me, or like the me at home. I don't even know if this makes sense or if anybody can relate to that. I hope you don't relate to it. I hope that you go into your job every single day and you're like, wow, I fucking got this. I'm gonna slay this. I deserve to be here. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I have that level of confidence, and then other times I'm like, who am I? Like, who am I? And it's, yeah, I don't know. That's how I'm feeling, and that's where my thoughts are. I feel like especially over the last couple of months, I've like just avoided any talking about my job or like filming on work days because I've been overwhelmed and I've just been in like a weird headspace. And again, it's not because I don't like my job. Like, I love my job, I really do, and I'm grateful for it, to have a job, one, and then to have a job that I get to do cool stuff and like go travel and do client events. I don't even know if I said the event tonight. I'm literally going to a Broadway show and a dinner with a client. Like, that's amazing. That is so amazing, but still, I feel like it doesn't really necessarily matter what the event is. Like, my social anxiety and imposter syndrome will just like peak up. And luckily, I'm an actress. I was an actress when I was young, and so I feel like I do a really good job of hiding it, or like nobody can tell that I feel that way internally, and I come off very confident, but inside I'm like, oh, overthinking every single thing that I say. So yeah, and I haven't really talked about work or like filmed during the work week just because I feel like if I came on and like talked about it, I would sound complainy. Anyways, this is turning less into a vlog about New York and more of like a life update, how I'm doing, which I hope you enjoy these. I like these. I feel like I watch a lot of content about, I think I said this earlier, but a lot of like full-time influencer content. Okay, my battery's gonna die. Anyways, I was saying I watch a lot of content by like full-time influencers. So they don't really, which I'm not saying full-time influencers don't have their own stresses with that job. I'm not saying that, but I do think they're different stressors than like somebody who just works a normal day-to-day 9 to 5 or travels for work and is in sales and corporate, you know, it's just it's different. And so maybe that's me needing to like follow new creators, but I just feel like I don't see a lot of people who talk about that online. What else do I have to do to my face? I need to put on mascara. This pimple is still holding strong, which is great for me. I love that. Oh, I'm gonna do some blush. I like brought the bare minimum makeup. Okay, beautiful. I have 3 minutes to see if this hair did what it needs to do and also change. So that's great for me. I'm gonna cut this and we'll catch up maybe tomorrow morning. I am so excited to see Hamilton. Like I'm so excited, and I feel very blessed that this is something that my company sent me to. With everything that I said, all of that is still true, and it's also true that I love my job and I feel blessed to be here. And it's a blessing to be able to quote unquote complain or feel stressed, because I also think that that means you care about what you do and you care about your output. And so that's how I'm gonna look at it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Actually, let's take out the hair. Let's take out the hair because I don't know. I had a client meeting Monday and I ended up just going hair up. Okay, so it's giving nothing. It did nothing, so that's fine. This is the final look. Both of these are from Express. I love this pleated skirt. I feel like I wear this all the time with like some sheer leggings, and then I just have, some black little boots on. This is the fit. I feel like I would probably feel more confident if my hair was curled, but we're going with what we got. Thanks for listening to this little ranty, chatty part of the vlog. I feel actually a lot better getting some of that off my chest. I haven't really said any of that out loud, so thanks for listening, and I'll see you maybe a little bit tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share them with you guys. Maybe we can go put them up in the dining room after.
Hey, hi, hello. Home, sweet home. We are back in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am so excited. I'm in the best mood this morning. I'm so excited to be home, you guys. It is Saturday. I think the last thing I filmed, Hamilton? Was it before Hamilton? That was Thursday night. I think that was the last thing. Went to Hamilton with, you know, for a work thing, and then flew back Friday morning, and then yesterday, honestly, I was asleep by like 8:30 p.m. Like I was so tired after the week, so nothing really happened Friday night, and then now it is Saturday. It is Kentucky Derby Day, baby. So we don't like go crazy for the Kentucky Derby, but we do have some friends coming over today later on, so I thought I'd just like film the rest of, at least today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure, and just make this more like a full week vlog because I haven't started editing this video, so I don't know all that I got in New York, but I have a feeling most of it's just like me in the hotel room, which like, I'm sorry if that wasn't your vibe or if you don't like the chatty portions. I feel like that's just kind of what I do over here. I just talk a lot and overshare. And if you're still here, thank you. Hopefully you liked that part, but now we're moving on to a little bit more. We're doing more today. So I hope you enjoy this next section as well. I am right now outside of a thrift store because I'm waiting for my favorite coffee shop to open up. It's like 10:30 right now and the coffee shop opens at 11, which I'm not an expert, but I feel like that's late for a coffee shop to open, but it has the best vanilla latte. So darn, I have to go into the thrift store while I wait for the coffee shop to open. Ugh. I hate that for me. So here we are. I'm gonna pop into the thrift store, grab myself a little coffee after, and then I have to pick up some groceries for some of the snacks we're making for Derby Day. But like, I just feel so excited. I'm so giddy to be home. I feel like extra giddy because I don't have any travel coming up in like the next couple of months. And so I actually feel like I can settle in. I was pretty much go, go, go all of March and all of April. And so it's just exciting to have 2 months of like nowhere to be, essentially. So I'm so excited. We're gonna get ahead on some home projects, which just for context, we moved into this house in October of last year. And yeah, we're just taking our sweet time with home projects and stuff. And like, I travel for work, Chandler also travels for work. And so there's, I don't know, like we're just taking our time with getting some of the, you know, rooms furnished and like projects that we want to do done. But we will both be in town for the next couple of months. So we are going to start this one project. The deadline for this project is July 4th because we have family visiting, and we're basically gonna create like a built-in bar, which I'm so excited about. We do have like a bookshelf cabinet situation that's kind of like acting as a bar right now, where we just like hold our bottles and have like, you know, glasses and stuff on the shelves, but the goal is to make it look like a little bit more built into the home. So like screw in the cabinet, create floating shelves, things like that. Like I just want it to look a little bit more, yeah, like built into the home. So that's what we're gonna be working on as our home project for the next couple of months. And yeah, sorry, I'm so yappy. I don't even know why I went on a tangent about the home projects. I'm just so excited to be home. I'm gonna pop into the thrift store and I'm just gonna take you along for a lovely little Saturday. I'm in the best mood. I'm excited for the Derby. We have some bets placed. I kind of just go on a vibe. Like I totally picked these horses based on their names. I don't even remember what they were. And we just put a little money on some horses so we can have something to be excited about while we're watching, I suppose. But thrift store, coffee, groceries, prep for our guests to come over for the Derby. I never carry an umbrella. about to prep the salsa. This is like the easiest recipe ever, and you just need like a good blender. This is just a Ninja. One can of diced tomatoes, 1 fresh tomato, and then I have another one just in case, but I think we'll probably be good with just 1. This is like 1/4 of an onion. I don't measure anything, which is probably bad. It tastes like a little different every time, but it always tastes really good. I usually just like trial and error, like I'll pulse it, try a little bit, and then see what needs to be added. So 1/4 of an onion. This is garlic, like 4 cloves maybe. And then cilantro. On top, I'm gonna do this Trader Joe's onion salt. I feel like this salsa is a crowd favorite, and it's like the easiest thing in the world to make. And then I'm gonna do Himalayan sea salt. Okay. I forgot lime. I would prefer a fresh lime, but we don't have that. So we're gonna just like real lime juice, like 3 little squirts. All right, let's mix her up. Okay, I feel like the key is to not over blend and just like pulse it. Like a few times. All right. Okay, let's see. I feel like it's probably gonna need more salt. I feel like it always needs more salt. A little more salt. Okay. Perfect. You can put it in the fridge before you serve it for like an hour. That's the sweet spot. Look how pretty that color is. And then it'll get so yummy when it's cold. Chandler has the buffalo chicken cooking in the crock pot. I did not participate in this, but I'll put the little recipe card here if you're interested in the recipe he used. Now, I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. I've made these cookies so many times. I think I've made them a few times even on my channel, but this is the recipe book that I use. I think this is such a fun, like, housewarming gift. Like, this is such a cool book. It has so many different types of chocolate chip cookies, but we're just gonna do classic one today. You can tell it's well loved because it has like oil stains on it. But okay, let's get our ingredients prepped. If you don't want to buy the book, but you want to see the recipe, here it is. It is the easiest thing ever. And these cookies are so delicious. I cannot recommend enough. 350. 1 bowl for dry, 1 bowl for wet ingredients. This is the way flour was meant to be packaged. Resealable, okay? Not the freaking like cotton cloth that it used to come in. This is where it's at, baby. Give me a resealable package. Here comes trouble. Look at you. You're soaked. Girl. Oh my goodness. Are you being silly? This is our new thing. I throw an ice cube. No, I'm gonna throw it. I throw an ice cube into the yard and she chases it. Ready? Oh my god, she's gonna be so soaked. Cute girl. Oh. You want any shell in your cookies or? I am pumped for Bachelor in Paradise. I think Hannah Brown is gonna be on it. I don't really know her role though.
No, she was on the last one.
No, like she's gonna be on this one too. What? Like as like a, I don't know. Yes, like a consultant.
Can I play tunes? Can I make a drink?
Here, let me just finish mixing and then we can make one together. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
Oh, baby. First drinks of the day.
We out here.
Okay, he has a bowl of ice.
Mint Julep.
Babe, I don't know how to get the drink station in the frame and you in the frame.
2CL is 0.6.
All right, let's go. First
Right.
mint julep.
8 mint leaves.
Babe, you can talk through it. Like, it doesn't have to be silent. It's okay.
Focusing though. This is, I don't really know. It's supposed to be half an ounce.
It's okay. It's the first one. It's a trial.
That seemed like a good amount.
Yeah, I feel like that's good. Mint and simple syrup.
And then we muddle.
Muddle.
Not too much muddling, just enough to get the mint juices out.
Okay.
Half crushed ice.
Oh boy. That's a lot of bourbon.
And then we stir. Right.
I need to find me a brunette. All right.
Here we go. Cheers.
Good.
That is good. Wow.
I don't like.
It's a little strong, but you're gonna like it.
I don't like bourbon.
That is damn good.
I feel like you could make this with vodka
Probably.
because it's just minty.
That's really good. Wow.
It smells really strong.
It's strong.
That doesn't even. I don't taste the mint or the simple syrup. I just taste the bourbon.
You're crazy.
Ooh.
This is delicious, folks.
I will not be drinking that today. I think I might do Aperol Spritz.
Oh yeah.
But should I open the rosé? Do you think anyone will drink that?
Yeah, maybe wait.
But what am I supposed to drink?
I thought you want me to make one with vodka.
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
It'd be good.
I'm good. I think I'm gonna stick with rosé.
Boo.
It tasted too strong.
I pull out bourbon.
Yeah. I will be doing a sparkling rosé and pretending like it's sunny and 75 and not raining and flooding outside. I feel like it's dangerous for the horses to run in the mud like that.
I don't think it is. They literally live on a farm.
But they're not sprinting at top speeds.
You don't know that? When they're horsing around, get it?
Happy Saturday! Cheers! That's so good. I don't want to redo my makeup entirely, so I just put like more blush on and some powder, and hopefully it doesn't look too bad from this morning, but yeah, here's a little fit. I love this dress. I love these little straps. And then I put this jean jacket on because it's actually a little chilly outside. Chandler was like, "Are we dressing up today?" And I said, "Yeah." And then this is what he comes. This is what he comes out with.
It's my good luck shirt. Tommy Cutlets.
This is you dressing up?
Yeah, I got khakis.
Freaking cutlet shirt.
You look good.
Oh, thanks, babe.
I'm not trying that hair now.
Look at this salsa. See, it needs to like sit in the fridge, and then it has like the perfect.
And it curdles.
Ew, it doesn't curdle. It's a horrible word. And it has a perfect texture. It's like restaurant style.
Curdle the shit out of that.
Yeah. And then the bagel thins are supposed to be for the buffalo chicken dip. Oh, we have carrots too. If anyone's interested in health today, we've got some carrot chips.
Alexa, stop. I made it bigger.
Exactly the most valuable piece of real estate here at Churchill Downs.